I have with me Padmaja Iyer, who is a wellness coach with 2 decades of experience, who's currently the COO of Fundwise Consulting, the consciousness based paradigm. She happened to be the ex head wellness New Sigma, corporate wellness consultant, personal development coach. Today, she is here on this platform to share with you all the ABCD of mental wellness in the tough times.
Yes, so I'm Padmaja, and today I'd like to get straight to the point because this is, from what I understand from Preja, this is a crisp and short program, which is like a pill that you can pop in your mouth. It's as easy as that. Yes. So let me get down to the A, B, C, D of well-being. So according to me, see, whatever I'm sharing with you today is something that I have practiced in my own life, and they have worked very well for me. And I'd like to give it to you in these times where all of us are grappling with the situation that is around us. And each one of us is looking for ways to keep ourselves well and positive. So the A of wellness is awareness, to develop awareness. It is very important for us to first notice that whenever our emotional or mental state is not calm or not normal, the body is the first point of reference where you can experience that disturbance in your emotional state. Either, when you're upset and sad, your breathing becomes heavier, and when you're happy, you feel more expansive, right? So to train yourself to become aware of your emotional, mental, and physical state, a simple practice called anapanasati or meditation. It is called as meditation. It is nothing but watching the breath. Daily practicing watching the breath for a few minutes can help you develop this awareness so that you become aware that what is my state. Only when you're aware of that can you do anything about it. Okay, so A stands for awareness. Build awareness, and it will serve you in many other ways. There are many benefits for that. B stands for breath. Okay, so your breath has been your friend from the time you were born and will be with you till the very last moment of your life. Your breath is your unconditional friend. So your breath is the one and only tool and the most powerful tool that you could use to bring yourself to a state of balance and to be able to take control of your physical, mental, and emotional state. And I'd be very happy after this program to share a link with you of a simple breathing practice which will help you bring yourself from a state of stress to a state of calmness, and also to boost the oxygen levels in your body, as a result of which your immunity improves. Okay, so that is called the cycle of 20. I posted a video recently. I will share it with you all. That is the B. So B is the breath. Start practicing breathing. Immediately take a few deep breaths, inhale and exhale, and you will see that your heart rate decreases, and then you'll come to a state of feeling good about yourself. It'll calm you in any anxiety or panic attack or fear. If you're grappling with fear because of what is happening around you, just make sure that you keep coming back to taking deep breaths every now and then. Or any breathing practice. In yoga, we have Bastrika, we have the Sudarshan Kriya, we have so many breathing practices which you can pick any one and just hang on to that. Yeah, hold on to that. The third one is C. The C of the ABCD is count your blessings. We talk about the power of gratitude. It is so important for us to become aware of where we are giving our energy. What are we flowing our energy to? So my teacher, my guru Nitya Shanti, he keeps reminding us of this phrase, yatha drishti tatha srishti. So what you think about, you bring about. So it is very important for you to see, if you're giving all your energy to what is creating fear in your body, you're going to increase the fearful sensations in your body, and that is what is going to control you. So it is important for you to focus on what is working, what is happening, what is well in your life, what are the blessings in my life. So C is for count your blessings. There are a lot of gratitude practices that you could adopt in your life. They are easily available on the internet, and I would be happy to also share a link with you all, again from the internet, so that you can start off with a gratitude practice. It involves nothing but, either at the beginning of the day or the end of the day, instead of reaching out for your phone and looking at your emails and the messages that are not doing us any good, it would be good for you to become aware, take deep breaths, and then talk about at least 3 things that you're grateful for. Or before you go to bed, go through the day and see what were 3 things that were good for you. right? So there could be simple things like, yes, I have a home, I have a job, I have food on my table, I have my family around me. It could be anything, just simple things, just go to that, right? And now finally, the D of wellness is learn to distance yourself from what is not necessary in this moment. I know that we are trying to keep ourselves abreast of all that is happening around us. You're trying to be up to date, but most of the news there is only causing panic and fear in you. And you already know what you need to do. You know that just by following all the news out there, you're not helping yourself. And if it is creating anxiety within you, you need to first take care of yourself so that you can take care of people around you. You can be of service to society. So D is to distance yourself from what is not important, to learn to discern from what is necessary and what is not necessary, right? So this is the A, B, C, D of well-being from my side. And I would be happy to connect with you all in case you need me, and I will post the links to my website on the chat here. And thank you, Preja, for this beautiful opportunity to share what has been helping me. And I pray that you all are well, and I pray that you all are safe. Please use your masks and please keep yourself hygienic and use sanitizers as and when required. Thank you so much. Please unmute yourself, Preja. Thank you so much.
I'm waiting for the echo to subside.
Please unmute yourself.
So that's wonderful. How I wish that there was clarity in this communication. How I wish that many people would have heard this mantra of A, B, C, D, right? Awareness, breathing patterns, consciousness, and the D part, discerning unwanted things. So as you rightly said, this video is a very, very short and crisp one. The aim and purpose of awareness creating this platform was to bring professionals from different backgrounds who could be sharing with you positive mantra, especially during the tough times. The aim and purpose of awareness creating this platform was to bring professionals from different backgrounds who could be sharing with you positive mantra, especially during the tough times. The aim and purpose of creating this platform was to bring professionals from backgrounds who could be sharing with you positive mantra, especially during the tough times. The aim and purpose of creating this platform was to bring professionals from backgrounds who could be sharing positive mantra, especially.
You can close your Facebook page so that you can finish your.
Sorry, Padmaja.
You can close your Facebook page for some time and then go back to it live.
No, we are almost closing, right? So
you can close your Facebook page so that you can finish your.
Sorry, Padmaja.
You can close your Facebook page for some time and then go back to it.
We are almost closing, right? So let me conclude out here saying that every Sunday we would be meeting all of you with yet another expert from different walk of area or walk of field. It might be from the mental field or psychologists or psychiatrists. People from different backgrounds will be here to render their positivity, which is the need of the heart. I'm only worried about the technology part. How I wish this was more easy flowing so that the people are benefited by it. So we close off the session by saying that stay positive, but test negative.
Thank you, Pooja. And stay safe.